Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quenched. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to continue in the spirit, of knocking down the strongholds of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. This lesson came through the inspiration of a sticker bumper I saw yesterday morning on my way to the plantation while I was doing the lesson. You Akiyam and Akwaf that, watched that lesson. You heard me mention how I just seen a sticker on the Prius, Toyota Prius, John 3:16, which we know the folly, that goes into that understanding as regards to the understanding that's established, by these wacky-tacky Christians, man, okay, in the form of this 501c3 tax charter doctrine. But what we're going to show you through the spirit, is that, John 3:16, okay, is specifically talking about the elect first and foremost. You see? Because ultimately, on this side, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay, he's only dealing with the elect. You see? When you go to the prayer in John 17, okay, he's praying for the elect. Okay, let alone you heathen, man. As a matter of fact, let's start there. In John 17, let's do this. Through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, let's start in the book of St. John, the 17th chapter. As a matter of fact, Salakia. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's go to the blue letter. Because what the world is about to find out is that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai does not love, the world, okay, as in you heathen. You know what I mean? You other nations, man. You see? He damn sure don't love no Esau. Let me show you. Now the headline here is the highly priestly prayer. Okay? And what you're gonna find out, let's jump down to verse 9. Okay? Now mind you, this is red letter. Alright, the book of St. John chapter 17 and verse 9, and it reads. Now, matter of fact, let's start at verse 8, right? For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, right, which is this truth, and they have received them, right, and have known surely that I came from thee, right? The elect, Lord willing, we're part of that precious number, believe in Yahweh Shai, understanding that he's the way, the truth, and the life. You see, he's that door that we must go through in efforts to find good graces with Yahweh, man. You see, he's our we have propitiation through him, through Yahweh Shai. You see, he's our mediator. You see, and they have believed that thou didst send me. You see, check this out. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. And when you get this word world right here, okay, what you're going to find out is that it's the same word in John 3:16. Cosmos, right?
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos. Cosmos.
Right. Which means what? Definition 1, under biblical usage, an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, government. Okay, and what you're gonna find out, Lord willing, towards towards the conclusion of this lesson, is that this is talking about the government of Israel, man. Okay, and Yahweh Shai said himself, he prays for them, okay, which is the elect, not for the world. You see, which would be the whole nation of Israel, of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's only praying for the elect, man. He only prayed for the elect. You see, because on this side, 2/3 of our people are not going to receive the truth. Okay, this is that disobedient nation, that disobedient generation. Excuse me. Okay, that you can read about all over the place. Deuteronomy 32 comes to mind right now. You see? Always resisting the Holy Spirit. See, Yahweh Shai didn't pray for them, man. So how the hell do you think you heathen fit in this picture? Pursuing the John 3:16. You see, Yahweh Shai only came for Israel, starting with the elect. It tells us this here. Let's go here. And then we'll grab John 3:16. The book of Acts chapter 5. I just wanted to build a foundation through the Spirit. The book of Acts chapter 5. And verse 30, right? And this is Peter, Apostle Peter, when he was being, persecuted, by the wicked scribes and Pharisees, man. He was before the high priest, wicked Jake, at the time, coming up against this truth. They're back on the scene today. They come in the form of these wayward camps, pushing wayward doctrines. Okay, men that claim to grip the Bible, but they say that Yahweh Shai is there's no we don't have to worship Yahweh Shai, and they try to disregard certain books, and you see what I mean. But anyways, this is what Apostle Peter, has said to the high priest, a couple of scribes and Pharisees, upon being persecuted, with a couple of other apostles as well. I believe they had been incarcerated for some time. But check this out. This is what Apostle Peter said. Right? This is the book of Acts chapter 5 and verse 30, and it reads, "The power of our fathers raised up Yahweh Shai, whom ye slew and hanged on the tree." Right? Jake, okay, was the one that gave Yahweh Shai up. Okay? In the form of what? Judas Iscariot. Right? He planned and plotted, with the wicked Jake, scribes and Pharisees of the time. Right? And they gave him up to the Romans, man. You see? They pushed that persecution upon Yahweh Shai. And of course, it was all due to fulfill biblical prophecy, But it was Jake that said, what? Crucify him, man. We want Caesar as king, man. Jake said, that was Jake. You see? And we understand, of course, it was Esau in the form of the Romans, that crucified, Yahweh Shai, and, pierced his side, so on and so forth. But it was all in efforts to fulfill biblical prophecy. But here it is, Apostle Peter's telling them off right here. Check this out. But he makes a very heavy point, right, that can't be disregarded. Let's blow this up. Acts 5 and 31. Him had the Yahweh exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to who? To Israel. And what else? And forgiveness of sins, man. See? And it begins with the elect. We proved that in John 17, who Yahweh Shai prayed for. Those that received him, man. Only the elect are going to receive Yahweh Shai on this side, man. There's a spiritual block, okay, on 2/3 of our people, where they can't receive this truth. You see? They can't receive this truth even if they wanted to, man. If they're not a part of this thing, they're not going to receive it. See, this thing's all about predestination. And Abaratazar were the elect, Akiyam and Akwa. Lord willing. Lord willing. All right, let's get this John 3:16 real quick. I mean, through the Spirit, I mean, we could really close the book right now. You know, but hey, we'll make it count. You know, through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, because you got Vocab Malone, he'll try to build a case, right? Him and all his gremlins that fall behind him with the same mind, the same reprobate mindset, and they'll try to flip and bounce. All right, John 17, and say, oh, anybody that receives Jesus Christ, you see, their wayward understanding. No, man. That's why when you look up that word world, it's important to look up that word world. You see, because it's talking about Israel, the government of Israel, because you have 3 types of worlds, and you're gonna learn that now, if you don't already know that. This is red letter, okay? So will Yahweh Shai contradict himself? Here it is, John 17. He prayed for the elect. All right, not the whole world of Israel, not the whole government of Israel, excuse me. And here it is. He said, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, John 3:16, right? For Yahweh so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. You see? And if you don't read this with understanding, okay, if you don't have the understanding, you will be led to believe, okay, that anybody can be saved if they believe on Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. But again, you have to look up words, because you have to remember the Bible was translated, okay, from the Greek, okay? This was written in Greek, man, the New Testament. Okay, the Bible was written in Greek and in Hebrew, man. You got to look up these words, man, in order to understand the context, okay, that's being established. Now, real quick, the book of St. John, chapter 3 and verse 16, and that word world, what do we got? Uh-oh.
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos. Cosmos.
See that? Uh-oh, it's the same word, okay, as in John 17, cosmos, which is going into what? An apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, government. You see, because again, you have 3 types of world. You have the world as in the oinkeme, the earth, you know. You have the world as in an eon, a space of time. And you have the world as in what? Cosmos, an ornament arrangement, like the world of sports. Okay, you got the world of fashion. You see, you got the world of racing. You get it? Okay? And this is talking about the world of Israel, man. That government of Israel. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead. If I'm not mistaken. Here we go. Salakia. Yeah, Khan, this is what I want. The book of Isaiah, chapter 9, and verse 6. Right, we'll start here. And it reads, for unto us, who? Israel, man. Okay? For unto us, okay, a child is born. Unto us a son is given. We read in Acts 5, Apostle Peter went into it, man. Okay, this is talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Check this out. And the government, shall be upon his shoulder, man. The government of Israel. See? See how that word cosmos, okay, is linking in? Okay? Shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, man. Okay? You see that? And Yahweh Shai is an everlasting Father, man. Because what we have to understand is he was the first spirit created. And then what did Yahweh Shai do with the blueprint that was given to him from Yahweh? He created the first fruit, first and foremost, those first fruit, which would be the servants, the prophets, the elect men. Okay? That help build everything you see around you, man. Go read Genesis, man, the first chapter. See, and Abaratazar, we're those men. Abaratazar, we're part of that 144. That's that 144, man. You see, the first fruit. You see that? Man, this thing is deep, man. This thing is deep. You can't be of a low degree thinker. You know, the spirit got to be on you, man, for you to be able to grasp, okay, the spiritual overtone that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is coming with. You can't just open up the Bible and start reading and think you're gonna gravitate to the understanding, man. No, man, it doesn't work like that. The spirit got to be on you. The Lord got to be dealing with you, man, or you won't get it. You won't understand. Okay, you will be in shambles, man. Isaiah 9:7, and it reads, "Of the increase of his government." There goes that word government again. And when you read Daniel 2:44, it tells us how the kingdom's going to be established, man. As a matter of fact, I might go grab that real quick before we close out with the final precept, right? Of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end, right? See? Upon the throne of David, man, and upon the kingdom, upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, man, of armies, will perform this. You see that? As a matter of fact, let's go get that Daniel 2 real quick. All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 2 and verse 44, and it reads, "And in the days of these kings," what kings, man? All the kings that have come and that have passed and that are present. Okay? "Shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed." This is echoing what we just read in Isaiah 9, the everlasting kingdom. "And the kingdom shall not be left to other people." See that? That separation? Because it's going to be left to the Israelites. Because it's all about Israel, man. "But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms." Oh, wait, hold on. "And it shall stand forever," man. See that? Why? Because Israel, okay, is that world without end. Let's close out right here. And this is that stab to the fifth rib right here. The book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 17, and it reads, "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh with an everlasting salvation." Why? Because Yahweh promised that he will never forsake Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's seed. You see that chosen seed, that chosen lineage, man. He'll never forsake it. At the end of the day, all of Israel is going to be saved. But 2/3 of you got to learn on this side through death, through pain, man. That's how you got to get it. You know? And you got to pay for the blood of the prophets. You got to pay for your reprobate activity, man, that you never repented for. You got to pay for it, man. Right? "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh with an everlasting salvation." And that salvation is going to come through who? Yahweh Shai. You see, he's coming on that fathership, okay, with the host of heaven, like in Mount Sinai, man. He's coming to scoop up his elect and to wreak havoc, okay, on the kingdom of the heathens. You see? Which is this present one. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. And he's talking specifically to Israel. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So yeah, man. Hey, John 3:16, it's not talking about the world, okay, as in the conglomerate of nations, man. You are not going to be saved by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua if you are a heathen, or if you're a 2/3 Israelite. Only the elect are going to be delivered from the coming calamities, okay, that is going to come in the form of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's wrath, man, okay, that he's about to bring to the planet Earth. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakah Quenched. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Kal Halalium La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Quenched. Shalom.